Hey everybody. I hope this video finds you happy and healthy and doing pretty well under the circumstances that we're in. It could always be worse, right? So we're doing pretty well. I hope you can join me on the mat today. And today's practice is going to focus on the piriformis. It's going to focus on the hips, piriformis, and the leg muscles. And we're going to do something for our knees. So I've had some requests because we're sitting so much more than we normally do. So we need to keep that lower torso moving, keep the hips happy and healthy. However, if you are currently experiencing sciatic pain or having piriformis issues, I will let you know there's some things you shouldn't be doing, like twisting. So let's begin by getting focused, first of all. And also, I almost forgot, before we get started, you will need a belt today. Okay, and if you don't have a yoga belt, find either a tie or maybe a belt in your robe. You can use that, but it should be nice and long. And we're going to be using a yoga block. Now, if you don't have a yoga block, get a towel, like a beach towel, and roll it up, because we're going to be using it between our knees to strengthen the adductor muscles. Okay, so we're going to be using that. And also, if you have back issues, we're going to be using either, you can use a towel, or if you have a little small flat cushion like this, to support the low back when we lay on the belly. So let's get started. So if you don't have these things yet, put the video on pause and get all these little things that we're going to be needing and join us. So let's begin. So let's now slowly, very slowly relax the shoulders, tone the belly, and slowly come down onto your back, one vertebra at a time. And just let your legs stretch out, relax your arms, your shoulders, close your eyes. And just let everything slow down. Take a nice, relaxed, deep inhalation. It's all about the breath. And also makes your vagus nerve happy. Now I'm going to be sending you some information on the vagus nerve. Very important nerve in our body, especially during these times that are a little bit more stressful. So just be here and breathe. Let the belly gently expand, the rib cage, the upper chest. And as you softly exhale, just let all of your muscles in your arms and your shoulders relax. And then slowly now begin to rock your head from side to side. Just a very soft, relaxed movement. Nice. One more deep inhalation. Deep exhalation. And begin to bring your legs together, the arms by your side. Tuck your shoulder blades in a little bit. And begin to lift the arms and reach. And point the toes away and really stretch, get really long. Inhale. On the exhalation, slowly reach up, exhaling, bringing the nose towards the knee. Make sure the shoulders aren't up here. Leave the shoulders relaxed, gently pulling in, and breathe. And inhale, reach up again, and exhale. This is really good for your low back. Gently pulling in, again, no tension in the neck or shoulders, jaws relaxed. Inhale, reach. And again, exhale. Pulling in, shoulders relaxed. Breathe. Inhale, reach. And again, exhale. And 3 more. Inhaling, getting all that circulation going. And exhale, gently pulling in. And again, inhale, reach. And exhale, nose to the knee. And last one more on each side. Exhaling as you gently pull up, nose to the knee. Breathe. Inhale, release. And exhale, pulling in. And totally relaxing and letting go. And again, gently rock your head to the right. And slowly center. And exhaling to the left. Come back to the center, walk your feet in, and just let your low back relax on the mat, and let your pelvis be heavy. And then press your tailbone down slightly. Walk your feet out and just getting a little circulation going. We're just going to gently go from side to side, just gently rocking and making that low back happy again, and just gently stretching. And breathe. Gently from side to side. And now beginning a little bit of strengthening for the adductor muscles, the inner thigh muscles. When these muscles are weak, the inner thighs and the outer thighs, the abductors, a lot of times that translates into a lower back issue and also piriformis issues. So it's important that these buttock muscles and the thigh muscles, inner and outer thighs, are strong. So let's get a hold of the yoga block or a towel and move it the long way between the knees. So it's not way up, but just a little bit down. And then walk your feet together so your feet are touching. And all we're going to do as we exhale, we're going to squeeze the block and tone the belly. Pull the belly button back to the spine. I hope you haven't eaten a whole bunch of things, so I hope your belly's empty. And then relax. And then again, squeeze and hold and breathe. Not holding a breath, so feel all these muscles working. Toning the belly and again release. And one more time. Again, squeeze. Squeezing it in. Breathe. And relax. And two more. Again, squeezing. So we're getting these muscles warm, creating heat by squeezing. And relax. And one more time. Squeezing them in. Hold the stretch, but breathe. Don't hold the breath. And slowly release. Then release the block. And bring the knees into the chest and just gently rock from side to side, massaging that low back. And then gently and slowly begin to bring yourself up into a seated position. And now let's spin around, coming to the front. And we've done this many times before, the rock the baby pose for those hip joints. So bring the left ankle right above your right knee, and the foot is flexed. And just gently, not forcing with your hand, but just gently press and release. And again, press. Again, working that piriformis, working those buttock muscles, and press, release, and again, press, and release. And here comes rocking the baby. So we just gently rock from side to side, pulling that leg into your body, and there should never be any pain. Remember, there should never ever be any pain in yoga. Maybe a little challenge for the muscles, but never, never any pain. So just gently back and forth. It should feel good. Nice stretch. Deep, relaxed breathing. Make sure you're not hunching. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall, toning the belly. And then slowly release and letting go. Sit for a moment, close your eyes for a moment, and just feel, notice the difference between the right side and the left side. Feel the warmth and the heat and the left side that you just worked. And now the opposite side, bringing that ankle above, make sure it's not on the knee, above the knee. And just gently again pressing down, and one side might feel very different. This is my tight side. Gently pressing and release, and press. Release, and press, release, and again, press, and release, and then again, lifting, and gently rock, nice and tall, back and forth, deep, relaxed breathing, just gently shifting that leg, bring it a little bit closer if you can, remember to sit tall, and just gently going from side to side. Okay. And then slowly release. And again, placing your hands and back, sit nice and tall, and just let those feet fall out to the side. Let those muscles relax for a moment. Soften the breath. Deep, relaxed breathing. Now we're going to work on strengthening those knees. And we've done these many times in class, and people really seem to like this, and it really helps if you have any muscular problems in your knees where you need to strengthen again the adductor muscles and the muscles that go around the knees. This is a really good one to do. So to begin with, let's come on to our forearms, and maybe it should go this way, onto our forearms. Now turn the foot out to the side and make sure you're not hunching, make sure you're lifting. Foot out to the side and lift. 1 and 2, tone the belly. 3, so we're working all these muscles inside. 5, if I counted right. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Make sure the foot is out to the side, not straight. That works the thigh muscle. So you want to work those inner thigh muscles. Then the opposite side. Inhale, lift. 1, 2, tone the belly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, stomach muscles in. 9, and 10. All right, that was great. Now, make it just a little bit harder, a little bit challenging. If this is too much, then go ahead and come back on your forearms again. But let's try to make this a little bit more challenging. So bring that right knee into your body. Left foot goes out to the side. Relax the shoulders. We're going to do the same thing, but it's a little bit harder, works those muscles a little more. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Can you feel it? Yes, you can. Okay, and bounce, massage those muscles a little bit. Now the opposite side. Lift, nice and tall, foot out to the side, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost there, 8, 9, and 10. Felt great, didn't it? Okay, anyway, just kind of pound it a little bit. And these are really, really good if you have any knee issues when you're walking or anything like that. And if it's not due to bone problems, this should really, really help to strengthen those knees. But of course, you have to do it. Once a week won't cut it, so you got to do it a little bit more often. Okay, so now, working on those hip muscles. So come down onto your side and bring those knees in just a little bit and let your head just rest. Bring the feet together, and this is a clam. We've done this before. This is, again, good for the adductor muscles and those hip joints. So we're just going to inhale and lift up, and exhale, lower. Lift up, and exhale, lower, and lift, and lower, lift, and lower, lift, and lower, and 2 more. Lift, lower, and lift, and lower. Good. And coming back up again and spinning around to the opposite side. And again, let your head rest. Just totally relax. Knees are in, feet are together. And again, lift and lower. You should really feel this. Lift and lower. Lift. Lower, toning that belly. Lift and lower. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. And one more time. Lift and lower. And slowly begin to bring yourself up into a seated position and sitting nice and tall with your heart lifted, coming back into a comfortable cross-legged position. And this one is also really good for your low back. Again, shoulders relaxed. So we're going to place the left hand behind the head. The only thing I don't want you to do, I don't want you to pull on the head. So what we're going to do, we're going to inhale, and on the exhalation, we're going to bring that elbow towards the knee, just gently, but don't come all the way up, just come part way up. Switch the hand, and exhale over to the opposite side. So that's 1. Exhale. 2. And exhale. 2. And again, breathe. Feel a nice stretch all the way across. So you're really stretching the side, that low back, and down. Coming up and down. Tone the belly. Up and exhale down. Up and exhale down. And 2 more times. And exhale. Lift. And again. Exhale. And coming back up again. And roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And go back up, forward, and down. Now we're going to create a little wave with our low back, and our low back should be happy when we do this because waves create energy. So we're going to give ourselves a little more energy here. So placing the thumbs and back, fingertips face forward, we're going to inhale and open up the chest. And on the exhale, round. So stretching across the low back. Inhale, left, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breathe. And just feel that you open up your heart, opening up, rounding the back, left. Remember to breathe. Exhale down. Inhale left. Exhale down. And really lift that heart. Tone your pelvic floor muscle. Engage those stomach muscles. Really get all of the muscles involved. And stretch. And 2 more. And exhale. And last one. Lift. And exhale. And totally relax on the release here for a moment. Close your eyes for a moment. Let your shoulders relax. Let your whole body just totally let go. And just breathe. Notice your heartbeat. So yoga is about feeling what your body is feeling, becoming more conscious of your inner being, your heartbeat, of your positive energy, feeling love and light, compassion, especially in these times. And totally and completely let go. So now we're going to do a nice stretch that's really good for the piriformis, to keep the piriformis strong because it's for strength. However, if you have actively sciatic right now, if you're hurting right now, you should not be doing this pose. And you should also not be doing any twists when you have active sciatic pain, piriformis pain. So if you're good to go, let's come on to all fours. And we're going to really stretch that entire piriformis, really stretching and then lifting to the other side. So we're going to bring that left knee over to the right elbow, bring that leg out to the side, flex the foot to the outside and left. Not all the way to the side, just a 45-degree angle. And then exhale, pull it back in. Lift. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And remember, no pain. Exhale. And inhale. And last one. Exhale. And inhale. And release. And before we go to the opposite side, open your knees and gently push yourself all the way back into the pose of the child and just stretch long. Just melt into the pose. Breathe. Let go. Totally relax and release. Then slowly inhale, coming back to the center. And again, walk those hands just a little bit in front of your shoulders, the knees in the center, and bring that left knee a little bit more into the center, and bring that right knee towards the left elbow, out to the side and left, reaching up. And again, pull in and lift. And that's 3, and lift, and 4. Remember to breathe. Lift. Really strengthening those abductor muscles. Lift, nice and tall. 1 more time. Lift. And if I counted right, not sure here, I think this is our last one. And slowly lower. Again, open up those knees. Gently coming all the way back. Totally relax. Breathe. Letting go. And slowly glide forward. Begin to bring those knees together. If you can, sit back on your heels just for a moment. But if you can't, if you're really having trouble with those thigh muscles and you need to stretch them out, then take a pillow or a towel and place it right there, and it makes it a lot easier. Or maybe 2 pillows, just so you can learn to stretch those thigh muscles a little bit more. Stay here just for a moment, close your eyes, and just breathe, letting go, sitting nice and tall, sitting back on the heels. Then open the eyes, and now we're going to stretch that very important psoas muscle. So bring that left foot forward rather, and bring that foot right in front of the knee. So you can see the toes, and stand nice and tall. If you have knee issues, then place a towel or a little cushion under that knee so your knee doesn't bother you. So now hands on top of the thigh. Inhale. On the exhalation, we're going to sink forward. Relax the shoulders. Now make sure you're not leaning into it. Keep the spine nice and tall. This is really, really great for your low back. Long, deep, relaxed breathing here, sinking down a little more if that feels okay. So you should feel a deep, deep stretch in the front of your thigh. Deep, relaxed breathing, sinking down. Breathe. And then slowly coming back and switching, coming to the opposite leg. Bringing that foot forward, well in front of the knee. Nice and tall, relax the shoulders again. Inhale, and the exhalation, sinking down, again stretching that psoas muscle right here. It's a very important muscle. Goes all the way around, comes all the way forward and attaches. So it's really important to strengthen that low back area. Deep, relaxed breathing, firm the belly. Breathe, sink down a little more, no knee pain. Remember, not all poses in yoga are for everyone. So if something doesn't feel right to you, if it's pain involved or discomfort, don't go there. Breathe. Slowly coming back up again. And bringing that knee back in again. And one more time on each side. Left leg comes forward. And walk it forward. And I'm going to give myself a little toe stretch on my right foot. Tucking the toes under and sinking down again. Stretching that psoas out again for your low back. So with doing way too much sitting, we're watching way too much TV right now, we're not walking enough, we're not moving enough. So if you do these poses, try to do them if you have low back issues or any piriformis problems, and I think you will see a big difference. Sink down a little more, come back up again, and release. Opposite side, walking forward, and again a little toe stretch. If that feels good, if not, don't go there. And sinking down, keep the spine nice and tall. Sink deep and breathe. Deep, relaxed breathing. And slowly coming back up again. Coming back again onto all fours. Fingers facing forward, slide the shoulders back, and inhale into dog tail. And exhale, round, chin to the collarbone. And again, inhaling, lifting. And exhale, round the spine. Pull that belly button way into the spine. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, again, release, left. Pull the mat towards you a little bit. Left. And exhale. And inhale. And this time, bring that left leg back and the right arm forward. Relax and breathe. Look down for balance if you tend to maybe have a balance issue. Lift, breathe, and slowly release. And opposite side, working on those core muscles. Again, breathe, reach. Deep, relaxed breathing, lifting a little higher if that feels okay. And exhale back down, and one more time on each side. Again, lift and reach. Focus on the breath. A little higher, lift and stretch. Feel like I'm pulling on your leg. And lower. And again, elongate, reaching long. Breathe. A little higher. And and exhale, release. Again, coming back into pose of the child. One more time, stretching out those low back muscles. And now doing a little something for the low back. That's a really, really great thing to strengthen the low back. But if you currently have low back issues, maybe take a towel and double it and place it right there where the belly goes. That way it keeps it, everything more stationary and you're not overarching your back. So I'm going to put this pillow right here and I'm going to come down. There, a little bit more. All right. And I'm just going to be totally relaxed here for a moment, resting my chin on my hands and breathe. Then I'm going to bring the arms by my side, forehead on the mat, shoulders down. I'm going to press my hips into the mat, into that little pillow. But I'm not lifting the hip bone. I'm just lifting the leg. Just slightly. Maybe turn the foot out to the side a little bit. And exhale back down. You may rest your chin, or you can even just let your head just be right here. But if you can, relax your chin on the mat and lift. Lift, turn the foot out to the side just a little bit. And exhale back down. And again, turn that foot out to the side, lift. Remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. And don't let that hip bone come up. Let that hip bone stay on the mat. And exhale. And again, inhale, left. Reach, breathe. And exhale one more time on each side. Inhaling, reach. Hip bone stays down. And exhale. And last one. Inhaling, left. And exhale, release. Place the hands right by the chest. Slow motion now. Slowly begin to bring yourself back up again. And coming into a reclined position. And we're going to do a little exercise that's really good for the abdominal muscles. Low back issues, a lot of times, opposing muscles, stomach muscles and low back muscles. So they need to be strong. So the stomach muscles need to be strong. And this is a very safe but very effective movement for your stomach muscles. So come down onto your forearms, relax your shoulders, tone the belly. Inhale, lift, point, and exhale down. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Point up, flex down, up, flex down, lift, lower, breathe, lift, lower, lift, lower, and again, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. 4 more on each side, lift, lower, lift, lower, and breathe. Point and flex, and point and flex, and point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, and last one, point and flex, and point and flex. And ever so gently, bring yourself down, relax, breathe, feel your heartbeat, you got your heart going, but you also really work on those stomach muscles, but at the same time, you're supported. So these are very safe. Now consciously, totally relax your lower torso, your hip joints, your buttock muscles, your legs, and the shoulders, facial muscles. Just letting go. And breathe. Then walk your feet in. Roll over onto your side. Straighten that top leg and slowly begin to bring yourself back up again. So in today's practice, we're not going to be doing any twisting because simply if you're currently having issues with sciatic or piriformis, the twisting feels good at the time, but could aggravate that nerve. So you really don't want to do any twists while you're actively having pain. But we're going to slowly now come back on our knees and bring one foot forward and then the other. Walk your feet a little bit closer together, elongate, bend your knees, relax the shoulders, place the hands behind the thighs, behind the calves, nose to the knee, and breathe. Relax the shoulders, focus on the breath, inhale, and exhale, come to a flat back chair pose. Breathe, relax breathing. Slowly and gently inhaling, coming all the way up, gentle back bend, and exhale, slowly to the side, inhale, and just very gently, just stretch out that hip on the right side. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders, breathe, come back up, exhale and lower, and opposite side, lifting, relax the shoulder, tuck the tailbone so you don't overarch your back. Push that hip out and gently coming over to the opposite side. Reach. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Okay, very, very good. Now, from here, we're going to work a little bit on our balance, on the movement in our body, and checking your body how well you're doing with balance. So let's just check and see what happens if we put all of our weight on the left foot, tone the belly, tuck the tail under, bend the knee, and just lift that foot. That's all you have to do. Just be here. Keep staring at one spot on the floor and just breathe. And notice if you can stay here for maybe 30 seconds or a minute without having to touch down. And just breathe. You might wobble a little bit, and that's okay. Breathe, and then slowly come back down again. So if you have issues with balance, this is a real one to practice, a real good one to practice every single day. So press that right foot back into the mat, tone the belly, find your focal point looking at one spot. Now lift the left foot, and one side might be different from the other. Lift that foot, keep staring at one spot, and just stay here. Try to be here for 30 seconds if you can. And breathe. Deep, relaxed breathing. Keep staring at that one spot. A little bit more. A little bit more. And then slowly exhale and lower. Now we're going to make it a little bit more challenging. So, standing with our feet even. Find your focal point. And again, and if you have issues with this, and I know some of us do, that's fine, but practice this every day and you will get better. Lift that foot a little bit, but now the difference is, you know what's coming. Close your eyes and see what happens. See if you can stay up there for 30 seconds. And if you need to touch down like I just did, that's perfectly all right. Start over again. But keep your eyes closed and breathe. And I haven't done this in a while, you can tell. And just keep at it. Don't give up. And step back down. Now let's do the opposite side. Root that right foot into the mat. Lift the opposite foot. Eyes are still open. And breathe. Breathe. Now, slowly close your eyes and see what happens. Notice if you're stronger on one side than the other. This side for me is a little better than the other side. A little bit stronger. So I need to work on that other side to make the other side a little stronger. So breathe. It's challenging. And step back down. Good. So let's do this if you can. If you really have issue with balance, especially as we age, this is a daily thing to do to really help yourself with balance. So we're going to do one more pose for the psoas muscle, and then we're going to come down onto the floor and use our belt. So step forward with your right foot, bring the left foot back, and just gently press it all the way back. So like we did when we were on our knees, and sink down and lift your sternum, relax the shoulders, feel that psoas stretch again. and lift that arm. Then lift the opposite arm, like warrior one pose. Deep, relaxed breathing. Put a little smile on your face. Does it feel great? Feels really good stretching that psoas. Sinking down a little deeper, making sure you're not going beyond that ankle to protect your kneecap. Breathe. Reach up, gentle back bend. And exhale, slowly release. Step your feet back together. Move your knees back and forth. And let's do the opposite side. So stepping forward, bringing that foot back in again. Each side is different. And it's not so much what it looks like, but actually what it feels like. So again, walk that back foot back as far as it's comfortable, stretching that psoas out, sinking down. Lift your sternum. Feel that stretch. You can also feel it in the piriformis. Left. Reach. Breathe. Deep, relaxed breathing. Lifting the heart a little more. Looking up if you don't get dizzy. Sinking down a little bit more. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly release. Step your feet back together. Moving again from side to side. Okay, so now from here, we're going to very slowly come down onto our back. So coming down onto your mat again, get a hold of your belt. And again, keeping the block close as well. And then very gently and slowly begin to bring yourself down onto the mat. Walk your feet in. And just before we go there, just totally let go again. Become aware of your body. Feel your heartbeat again. Being aware of how your muscles are feeling. Soft, relaxed breathing. Now get a hold of that belt and bring it around the arch of your left foot. Now don't pull. Be very gentle. Stretching those hamstrings out so you don't want to have any damage there. So you bring the back of the arms onto the floor and just be here. And if the knee isn't totally straight, that's perfectly all right. Now, if you should be here and you're shaking like this, then bring the leg down a little farther and stop so where it stops shaking. So just be where you feel it's comfortable and breathe. Relax your face, relax your shoulders. You're gently stretching out those hamstring muscles, gently pulling in. And if it feels okay, you can bring it a little closer, but don't force. Breathe. Tailbone's on the mat. Now press into your right foot and press your tailbone down just a little bit so you have a tiny arch in your low back. Now gently press that leg away from you. If that feels okay, there should be no discomfort. Breathe. If there's any discomfort in the piriformis at all, don't go there. Totally relax, then slide your hand up towards the ankle if you can. Your right knee is bent, let it come out to the side. Inhale, working with the breath. On the exhalation, slowly now, begin to bring that leg out to the side, but don't tilt. Remember, this is a bowl of water right here in your belly, and you don't want to spill any of that. So you're just working, and if you just only can come to here, that's perfectly fine. Not important. So you don't want to have that leg way down here. You want to have it up here, closer to you, so you're really stretching out and listen to your body. Coming very, very slowly, and let the belt just glide through your hands, keeping this pelvis balanced and upright. Close your eyes and just breathe here and relax. This is wonderful to do for your low back, and you should not feel any pain on your inner knee. Also nice adductor stretch again, that inner thigh muscles gently being stretched. Breathe. Then slowly and gently, and again, if you have active sciatic pain, this one is too much, so don't go there. Bring that leg closer to you, and then as you exhale, slowly bring it across the body, slowly. Stretching the entire piriformis. Relax your shoulders. Deep, relaxed breathing, keeping that foot flexed, letting go completely. Breathe. Slowly inhale, coming back up again. And relaxing the belt, and slowly let that leg come back down. And again, notice the difference between the left and right side. Notice your whole body letting go. So you fired up those muscles in that left leg, and now they're going to totally relax. You created heat in there. So this one might be a good thing to do 2 and 3 times on each side. So you may want to stop the video once we get through with the other side and repeat this one again. So it really, really helps with your low back. Opposite side, now bringing that belt around the arch of the foot. And again, listen to your body. This one I can feel a little more. I'm sliding that left foot in and gently bringing that leg towards me, only to the point where it feels comfortable. Never, never go too far here. Being very careful not to overstretch. Now, again, press the left foot down really strongly, and then the tailbone down. Now, lengthen the heel towards the ceiling, stretching those hamstrings, but being careful not to overstretch. Deep, relaxed breathing. And then begin to slide that hand up towards the ankle, or maybe not as far, maybe just here, wherever it feels right. Let that left knee fall out to the side leg. Take a nice, relaxed, deep inhalation. And as you exhale, slowly and gently bring that leg over to your right, letting the belt kind of slide through your hand. And again, not tilting, make sure you're not coming up. Hips stay down. Deep, relaxed breathing, and you might not be able to come down that far. And right now, this leg right now is really, really tight on me. Again, I also have been sitting way too much. Not enough walking, not enough movement, and everything is a lot tighter. So I really have to work a little harder to get everything the way it should be. Breathe. Then gently and slowly now, bringing that leg back up, sliding the left leg straight, switching the belt. Inhale, and on the exhalation, very gently and slowly keeping that foot flexed, coming across, listening to your body, stretching out that piriformis, deep relaxed breathing, trying to keep the shoulder on the floor, not important how far you come. Breathe. Just letting go. Deep, relaxed breathing. And slowly and gently coming back up again. And either with a bent knee or straight knee, slowly coming back down. And again, begin to feel your muscles. Totally relax the groin area, the thigh muscles, the inner thighs, the outer thighs. Just letting the body feel heavy. Breathe. And now, walking those knees in, getting a hold of your yoga block. We're going to do a little bit more strengthening here for those adductors and abductors. So bring the yoga block, this time the long way between your knees, and this time keep your knees in line with your hips, because we're going to come into bridge pose. So inhale. On the exhalation, press your low back into the mat and begin to squeeze the block. So you're working those adductor muscles, and slowly now begin to lift. Do not turn your neck in this position. Lift nice and tall. Keep squeezing that block. Breathe. Lift, 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 lift. Breathe. Deep, relaxed breathe. Keep everything tight. Feel like you're trying to pull everything in. Inhale. On the exhalation, in slow, slow, slow motion. Coming back down again. And totally letting go, and we're going to do this one more time. Inhale. On the exhalation, press that low back down, tone the belly, and slowly begin to lift. Feeling those muscles, really working now. Squeeze the block. Breathe, lift. Lift a little higher, walk those shoulder blades towards each other, clasp your hands underneath you if that feels okay. Breathe, but keep squeezing that block. Or you can also bring those arms overhead and stretch long. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale. And on the exhalation, slow motion. Slowly coming back down. Removing the belt. Removing the block. Bring both knees into the chest. And just gently rock from side to side, massaging that low back. Breathe. And slowly now, bringing yourself up, rolling over on your side if you have issues coming up with your low back, or slowly bring yourself up into a seated position, coming to a comfortable cross-legged position, sitting nice and tall with your heart lifted. Roll the shoulders up, back and down, and bringing those feet into Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. Another nice pose for your hips. Lift nice and tall, and gently exhale, gently press those knees and kind of open those feet out to the side like opening a book. And breathe, deep relaxed breathing. Inhale, lift, hold on to the toes, lift your sternum and exhale gently. Again, stretching out those inner thighs, listening, not overstretching. Deep relaxed breathing. Focus on the exhalation. Now slowly release. And before we come into Shavasana, relaxation pose, we're going to sit nice and tall. So this practice was for your hips, for your piriformis, for your knees. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it will make your hips feel a little bit better. So close your eyes for a moment. Relax your shoulders down, hands by your knees. And just focus on the breath. Try to inhale through the nose. So coming into a nice, relaxed, seated position, maybe sitting on a cushion. We're just going to do a little breathing exercise. Just a calming breath. Again, working on that vagus nerve. Like I said, I'm going to include some information on the vagus nerve for you in my next email to you. So sit nice and tall, relax your shoulders, close your eyes. Soft, relaxed, deep inhalation through the nose. Try to inhale through count of 4. And then blow it out. Purse your lips, blow it out. And again, inhale 4. Blow out 4 or 6 if you can. And again, now get your mind involved. Feel that you're inhaling mental strength, healing light and energy. And as you exhale and blow out tension, anxiety, worry, fear, stress, just blow it all out. And again, gently inhale to a count of 4 or more, depending on your breath capacity through the nose. Visualize the healing light, the positive light. And then again, purse your lips and very slowly blow it out, gently blowing out whatever you no longer wish to carry. Let it go. Feel your neck, your shoulders softening and relaxing as you blow it out. One more time. Inhaling. Pause for a moment. Slowly blow it out. Then gently open your eyes. And let's get ready for Shavasana, relaxation pose. And this is very, very important. And again, as you know, I've talked to you so much about meditation. Meditating is so very important at these times to help us to deal with the stresses, with the negativity that's going around the world right now. So meditation is a really good thing to do. But first we have to relax our body. So slowly and gently coming back down on to your mat. Slide one leg straight and then the other. Relax your facial muscles, your shoulders, close your eyes. Let your feet fall out to the side. And again, just notice your relaxed breathing. Try to keep your mind with you. And the more often you do this, the more your mind will behave and listen to you. So slowly inhaling, letting that belly expand. rib cage, upper chest. And softly exhaling, and let the back of the body just melt into your mat, letting go. Feel your forehead relaxed and smooth. Letting the eyes sink deep down into their sockets. The lips are slightly parted. The jaws relaxed. Relax your right shoulder and then your left. Relax your arms down to your wrists. Each and every finger in your hand, your thumbs. And then gently draw the breath back up from your hands, back into your arms, the shoulders, into your throat. As you exhale, relax the chest muscles, soften, letting go. Breathe. Now becoming aware of the belly. Feel the belly gently rise and fall with each breath. And totally relax those muscles there. Then focus on your right leg. And tense it just ever so slightly, and tense the buttock muscle and the piriformis. This is a good thing to do when you're having active issues with the piriformis, because sometimes you tighten it and you don't even realize it's tight. And as you exhale in slow motion, let those muscles completely relax all the way down to the ankle, the right foot, the toes. Breathe. And travel back up your right foot to your leg, to the hip, across the body to the left leg now. And just ever so slightly tense those muscles there. And then as you exhale in very slow motion, totally relax the buttocks, the leg muscles all the way down to the ankle, toes and feet. Let your body sink heavily down into the mat. The upper back is relaxed, middle back, the low back. And just try to stay with your breath. Now focus and think about all the organs and your glands, tissue in your body. And by doing what you're doing now, you're really feeding your immune system. You're inhaling healing light and energy, positive energy into each and every area, every corner in the body. You're exhaling out stress, tension, and anxiety. Breathe. And again, focus, positive thought. Maybe even inhaling and just visualize the sunlight shining down on you. The energy from the universe, positive, healing, light and energy, covering you from head to toe, nourishing your immune system, your entire being, rejuvenating and re-energizing, letting go of negativity, stress, and tension. So just stay here for a few more moments. Just focus on your deep, relaxed breathing. Feel yourself melting into the mat. And try to keep your mind here. Feel how relaxed your facial muscles are. The entire body rejuvenating and re-energizing. And notice how your breathing is slowed down. And just feel the coolness of the breath blowing into your nostrils and the warmth flowing back out. And now very gently and slowly begin to focus on your toes and just begin to wiggle your toes. And stretch your hands wide open, stretching every joint, pressing together. Thumb and forefinger, middle finger and thumb. Ring, middle finger. Gentle test, rotating your wrists. And rotate in the opposite direction. And then slowly rock your head like we did in the beginning of class. Slowly from side to side. And then ever so gently and slowly now, begin to roll over onto your side just for another moment, taking your time to come up. Breathe. And then gently and slowly now, bring yourself up into a seated position, sitting nice and tall with your heart lifted. And I hope you enjoyed our session. So we're going to close by closing our eyes, taking in a nice, relaxed, deep inhalation, and inhaling, lifting the arms into a big circle, inhaling all this positive energy in our space, and feeling all this positive healing light and energy, love and compassion, positive energy, and closing that circle. And as we open that circle, visualize all this positive energy showering over our entire being, bringing our hands back into Namaste. Hope you enjoyed our session, and I hope I helped those of you that have these hip issues right now in Piriformis. I hope that really helped. And I really miss all of you. Till we see each other next time. Namaste, everybody. Stay happy, stay healthy, and practice social distancing. Namaste, everybody.